feet. Nice little spin move. That's what we call a PS3 on the juke stick. And they finally jump on the ball. Both teams are fighting for the over ball, as you say, Mr. Wesley. And number 6 had it in his hand and it just drops it. That means the Iguanas will take control.
They're going to turn it over, so to speak, if you want to call it that. The Clayton Bootleggers had the momentum, and then, of course, the Asheville Iguanas took it right back over again. Great teamwork, though, by the Clayton Bootleggers of number 9, Brian Anderson, and, of course, Brian Brogard in the number 10, too.
So, once again, your score 26 for the Iguanas, the Asheville Iguanas, number 10.
Subs coming
10
in well.
For the Clayton Bootleggers.
Actually, got a penalty kick coming up is what it looks like. They're getting it in place. Number 18 throwing the piece of equipment out there of Nick Taylor. And we'll get ready for a penalty kick, it looks like. Penalty kick coming up as I want to send a shout-out also to the referee. Mike Grudenwald is actually the gentleman that
said it right. That was impressive.
Mike Grudenwald, yes, sir. That broadcast school paid off. And he did say he didn't want me to call him Griswold, and I said, I promise you I won't do that. I don't know where the spelling come from for people to call him a Griswold, but Mike Grudenwald is the referee. And now we get set for a penalty kick for the Clayton Bootleggers to try to put some more points on the board. It's 26-10 right now. They're at the far side of the field. The kick is up through the uprights, and it's good. So the penalty kick will add on another 3 points, Trey Snide. We now look at 26-13. They're cut it by half on the points.
Again, just a great possession there and good overall play by the Clayton Bootleggers.
As it stands right now, it is 26-13. We will take a timeout as it looks like they're getting reassessed to get ready for the resumption of play in just a moment. We'll be back with more in just a moment. This is Clayton Rugby Football on the 3 and Out Sports Network.
The Clayton Rugby Football Club is hosting a raffle drawing on Sunday, December 2nd at Deep River Brewing Company. The grand prize is a 7-day rugby tour to Scotland for the Clayton Rugby Football Club in September of 2019. The tour includes flights, hotel, transportation, rugby and non-rugby excursions, some meals, and a full Clayton Rugby Football Club tour kit. Other prizes available include gift baskets, gift cards from local businesses, signed rugby merchandise, Clayton Rugby apparel, and more. Proceeds from the raffle go to Johnston County Rugby Park Project. The tickets are $10 per ticket or $3 for 25. Clayton Rugby Football Club are also providing food concessions during the event. Tickets can be purchased through a member of the Clayton Rugby Football Club.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HiQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
It's now time for live coverage of the Clayton Rugby Football League right here on the 3 and Out Sports Network.
back here from East Clayton Community Park, just outside of the Glen Laurel community. 3 and Out Radio Network back here with coverage of Clayton Bootleggers rugby football, and of course the Asheville Iguanas, the away team. Right now it's 26-13, Asheville in front of Clayton, along with Trey Snyder. I'm Wesley Outland, and of course the coverage continuing on here. Thank you to Deep River Brewing for being the big sponsor for the Clayton Bootleggers, and of course Catawba, a big sponsor of making it happen. And the goalposts are presented by Caterpillar. So if they go for a penalty kick, it is presented by Caterpillar. Thank you to Caterpillar Equipment, located in Clayton, North Carolina, just down the road, Trace Knight. Just down the road.
We get back into
resumption of play, I guess. Can we say that
right here
for football, rugby football, whatever?
Close enough.
So, all right, so we're ready to roll again here. It's, again, 26-13. If you're just joining us, we have come back and play after a penalty kick made by the Clayton Bootleggers. So they've cut the lead in half. It is 26-13. We are still in the first half of play. And it has finally let up, Trey Snyder. It's a little overcast for this fall afternoon of Saturday rugby. But it was raining before kickoff, or before the, would you call it kickoff? Before the game started, and it's now finally let up. It's just more overcast than anything.
That's right. With right now, the Bootleggers are going to, the Iguanas are going to take control right here, waiting for the referee's signal. How'd you say the name of the referee?
Mike Grudenwald.
Grudenwald. There you go. Finally
Grudenwald
comes back onto the field to give them the ball to play.
Yes, sir. By the way, tonight's broadcast of Clayton Rugby Bootleggers Rugby, and of course the Asheville Iguanas broadcast, is under exclusive rights to the 3 and Out Sports Network. Solely for the private non-commercial use of our listening audience, any publication reproduction of the accounts used in the audio events without the express written consent of Mr. Trey Snyder of 3 and Out Sports Network is restricted and prohibited.
And the Iguanas right now will...
SAR coverage.
That's right. The ball is in the air.
Back underway.
Number five
there.
Bootleggers take control.
That's David Lindsay. David Lindsay's going to get things kicked off here for the Bootleggers. Actually for the Iguanas. Lindsay's on the ground here now for the Bootleggers. And that's Theodore Hardy. Theodore Hardy, number 5, is the one that made the catch. But looks like now the Iguanas have got the ball. Trey Snyder, they're going to try. No, Bootleggers have got it.
And motions up that is their number 11.
Number 11 is going to be Jared Garcia.
One of their wings for the Bootleggers. He pitches it out to another Bootlegger, and waiting to see on this side of the field. It's hard to see the numbers from where we are, Wesley.
Let everybody know our broadcast position. Normally you're so used to being in the air in the press box. We're kind of in a make-do position down at the halfway goal line. At the halfway point goal line, or I guess with the midpoint of the field, so to speak. Oh, kicks going on. They're fighting for it and clawing for it. 24 catches, picks it up, got some big momentum. He's now at midfield. And what a run for Spencer Cranfield in the 22 there. And Asheville getting the ball back. They're fighting for it. They're clawing for it. They'll come out of that little scramble, fighting for it again now. And now they're getting into that formation of trying to find a way to get out of the hole that they're in. And he's going to run away with it. Number 1, try to the goal line. He'll make it. That's Joshua Leiswis. Joshua Elwis for Asheville, pouring in another 5 points. Trey Snyder for a try. And now it looks like it's going to be 31 to 13.
And it looks like the scorekeeper had a little wrong score up there.
Well, another score's made. There's a 5 points going on there for, again, Joshua Albus, for Asheville. Now they're going to go for another 2 points in the conversion. The conversion for Asheville. Coming up, number 10, right through the goalpost. It's good. Number 10, Jacob Vertle. Through the uprights, and another 2 points will go on the board. It is now 33 to 13. Asheville in front of Clayton. Trey Snyder.
The Iguanas right there took it out. Number 1, Mr. Joshua, one of their props, the left prop, ran it all the way down the field after a missed tackle from one of the bootleggers, and it was just nice little easy run down the right side of the field.
And it's got to be tough for Clayton right now. They're in the first half of play. Still a long way to go. Got another 40 minutes of play left here for the second half after the 10-minute halftime break. But obviously, after the momentum they got winning at Fort Bragg and Fayetteville, an away game to come here, you want to win at home. But I've heard Asheville's pretty good as we got another scrimmage battling for the ball. Another ball going on. And look at this offensive power by Asheville as they make their way up the field one more time. Remember, no forward momentum. The ball has to continue to travel backwards at all times. Any forward momentum, there's a penalty, and the opposite team gets the ball back.
And we have a nice little ruck here. The Iguanas take control, move it out to the left-hand side. And they're going to do one more. There's another ruck. Remember, if you tackle 6 different times, you have to release the ball to the other team.
They're fighting and clawing forward again. History made on the 3 and Out Sports Network. Wow, whoa, looks like they're about to come to throwing blows at one another there, but they're not. Big respect for these players. That's one of the things that I actually gathered in studying and preparing. They have respect for the players. They have respect for the referees. Even though it's a very grueling physical contact sport, Trey Snide, they have respect for each other. So,
and that's what you have to love. When teaching regular football, you try to teach sportsmanship. You try to teach. You might be men on the sport, but you're still going to be respectful. You're still going to, what we say, love each other. And that's exactly what the rugby is all about.
33-13 score right now. Asheville out in front by 20. Still in the first half of play here from East Clayton Community Park. The first home game of the 2018-2019 schedule for the Clayton Bootleggers. The Clayton Bootleggers and the Asheville Iguanas on the 3 and Out Sports Network. And
we had a little discussion between the Iguanas and the referees. We have a yellow card.
Somebody getting a penalty.
We have a yellow card against the Iguanas.
Number 7, David Ellis is the man that's getting the penalty. Number 7, David Ellis having a talking to. And the second half, 35 minutes left. So we are in the second half of play now. We're actually in the second half. We don't have a score. We don't have a timer in front of us, Trey Snide. So we're actually in the second half of play. Yeah, I guess it's close enough to it. It is. We're in the second half.
Yep. And the Bootleggers will take control here after the penalty against number 7 and David Ellis.
Number 7 again being given a yellow card, and of course the yellow card means that's a warning.
Mm-hmm.
Red card means you're in trouble and you're out of the game. So, and I think they're going to call for. Okay, so I understand number 20 of Kyle Kershaw has also been given the penalty card, and he has been given a 10-minute timeout from the referee, Mike Grunwald. So the call has been made for a penalty 10-minute timeout on number 20 for Asheville of Kyle Kershaw. And, of course, also number 7 got a reprimand, too, of David Ellis, but he stays in the game, Trey Snide.
Again, your score 33 for the Asheville Iguanas and 13 for the Clayton Bootleggers. We do want to thank the Clayton Bootleggers Football Club for allowing us to be the official voice of the Clayton Bootleggers here at East Community Park in Clayton, North Carolina. And the ball is dropped by the Bootleggers, and the Iguanas take control. That is number 13, moves it all the left-hand side, passes it back to number 24. He rushes straight up the middle of the field, and he is down for a try.
Another try for Asheville. And they are just racking up the points. Joshua Jones, number 4, I believe it was. He the one that put the score in there? 24?
It was number 24, but we do not have.
Okay, we don't have a jersey number on 24, but 24 for Asheville is the one that put the try. Another 5 points on the board. And again, we are certainly right now still on survival mode now in the second half of play. We just passed a couple of minutes in the second half. 32 minutes, 30 minutes remaining or so in the second half of play. And Trace and I will take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back with more in just a moment. Rugby football on the 3 and Out Sports Network.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine.